Okay, I'm gonna shoot a video of this real quick. It's a 1948 Ford Roadster. Start off by saying it's a hardtop Roadster. I have the hardtop over in the corner there. I took it off yesterday. There'll be still pictures of it with the top on. There was, again, I'm going off of what the guy said who built it. He said the guy made less than 15 of these bodies. So it's a very neat car. It's been done upwards of 15 years, I guess. It's been driven, so there are some chips and flaws that need to be touched up and things. It is not perfect anymore, but it is super straight. It is super nice. There's a lot of custom, subtle modifications. The rear fenders are widened a little bit, so you can put a fatter tire underneath there. It does have full-wheel disc brakes. It does have a GM crate ramjet motor in it. AC heat defrost, tilt wheel, the horn works. It's got a working radio in it. The guy spent a little over 60 grand building this thing when he built it, so it's a very neat car. I save your Chevy Motor comments, or you lost me at Chevy Motor. I didn't lose you at Chevy Motor. I lost you because you were never buying it to begin with. So people have been putting Chevy Motors in street rods since the beginning of time. If you don't like it, don't be a mooch. Go out and buy a $1,200 302 crate motor and throw it in there then, if it bothers you that bad. But just to address that, so you can save your comments that some of y'all feel like you have to make, like I care about your opinion. It's a very neat drivable car. Very unique. Again, I like different stuff. I like to pull up through a cruise night, which I don't go to many, but I drive through them when I'm out putting around, because I like to cruise my car around, and I like to have something different. I like to pull up in something nobody else has. The color combo is unique. It's a little bit different. Anyways, so like I said, overdrive tranny. It only has like a 3 series gear in the rear, so it can be driven, at highway speeds nowadays, because if you're on the highway and you're not doing 80, you're going to get run over. So 1948 hardtop, Roadster convertible. I did a okay cleanup on it. We had to run through some rain coming home and stuff. It got a little dirty. I have not touched it up yet. I got to go up and get some touch-up made to match. I covered all the other stuff. There's the top, like I said, and it's got a pretty interesting latch system. It latches pretty good. I should have probably shot that in the video, but basically you have 2 latches here on each side of the front windshield, and that center, it kind of latches onto that. You put the front down and pull it back a little bit, and then there's those 2 little chrome holes. There's an Allen wrench that goes through there and it locks it down. I do have to do a repair on the power trunk. The trunk is power up and power down, and one of the latching mechanisms messed up on it, so I do have to fix that, and I will fix that. As you can see, the battery's back behind there, and it does also have door poppers, but the door poppers are finicky, as they always are. So it actually has a manual bypass underneath the fender that you can pull. There's a manual bypass, and obviously when the top's off, I just reach inside and get it that way. So it actually has a real nice hood release. Nice billet hood release, emergency brake release, the like I said, chrome column with the tilt wheel. I do not know if the cruise works. I will check that out. Like I said, it's got a little digital thing there for tell you what gear you're in. It does have the Mustang 2 front end power steering with the tubular control arms and stuff. like I said, still a little dirty, still needs some polishing, but as you can see, you know, custom interior, all the seat belts are in there. Just a neat power windows. If I didn't mention that already, I think I did. Just a cool car, cool color combo. Like I said, that won't be for everybody either. Not everybody's gonna dig that. I think it's cool, kind of patriotic, which is kind of good for the times we're having right now, I think. Anyways, like I said, got a nice fatter tire under the rear. I don't know, very cool car, unique. We'll call it one of a kind. You know, if less than 15 were made, who knows how many actually got completely built. So, and like I said, the driver's side, it does have the electric door poppers. As everybody knows, them are usually a little finicky, and they are. And the windows, they're it's weird. One time they'll work great, and one time they'll you know, mess with you a little bit. So does have power windows. I got to glue some of that top trim rubber down a little bit better. Like I said, I got to do a little touch up to it. I got to glue that top trim down and fix the trunk, which I have to send off for the title on this one. I have to get an IDOD done tomorrow, and then I'm going to send off for title. So it'll be about 7 to 10 days. There's a still ad with pictures of the motor and all that kind of stuff. You can look at. The underneath of it is all clean and nice. So, you know, and it does have a, I don't know if I can get a shot underneath there or not. I'll try. A little tough to get under there because it sits a little low. Like I said, very straight car. You know, the paint's not perfect anymore. It's been sitting. Probably use a good buffing. Where's that? Like I said, a little. There's your hood release. All right, 1948 Ford Roadster. Like I said, he spent over 60 building it. I'm not going to put a price on it just yet. Like I said, I've got 7 to 10 days. I'm going to have to wait for the title. If somebody's very serious or very interested, you're welcome to call me up and we can start negotiating ahead of time. So, you know, a serious guy knows what it costs to build this thing, and you know, it's a cool cruiser. Like I said, 4-wheel disc brakes, air. I think the air might need a charge. It turns on and everything, but I kind of felt like it wasn't blowing as cold as it could, which my first thing's fix the trunk. That's my main priority. Get that top trim, that rubber glued on there a little bit better, clean that up a bit and touch it up. And then the last thing I'll do is mess with the air. See if I can figure out if it just needs a little charge or what. It does all work. The defroster works. So anyways, there you go. One of a kind, 1948 Ford Roadster hardtop convertible.